Today is Tuesday, August 28th, 2018, vlog number 239. Boy, am I tired this morning. I was falling asleep at work last night. Had a pretty big day yesterday. Went up and had a photo shoot with my very good friend up in Santa Fe. That's some fun. Had some pretty good pictures. That was my first real, other than the birthday party from the other day, my first real actual proper test of my new 85mm lens. And just by looking at the pictures on my camera, I think it did pretty well. I mean, there was a couple shots that I got that didn't come out all that good. That's more my fault. But other than that, it's pretty good. After the shoot, of course, we went out, got a quick bite to eat, some Chick-fil-A. That was good. Chick-fil-A. And then came to work. I found out it takes a good 40-45 minutes to get from Santa Fe to my work, which is not bad. I pretty much hit it right on the dot. There was a little bit of slowdown on the road on the way down. There was some cop cars and a little bit of slow traffic here and there, but other than that, it's pretty smooth sailing. And holy crap, I have a lot of freaking bug splatters on my windshield. Get some of this shit off here. That didn't help. So, thinking about my trip for next month, I was looking around. Of course, and one of the places I'm going to stay in, it's going to be really expensive to stay for one night, no matter where I go, unless I go to a really cheap-ass motel or stuff. And I kind of don't want to do that. I'm not saying I'm spoiled, I'm just saying that I don't want to live in I don't want to stay in no rat's nest or something. I don't know. So I thought, maybe I'll check out AirBNB. I might sound like an old fart or like some kind of someone who doesn't use technology much, but I've actually never used AirBNB. I feel like that's like something all millennials use or something nowadays. People are like, hotels, what's that? You stay in hotels. You travel, you stay in Airbnbs. That's the way to stay. So I have no experience with it. I've never done it before, and in my mind, it's kind of strange. Because, these Airbnbs, they're someone's home usually. And I don't know, it makes me feel kind of awkward. And especially like the ones that you see, you go to their site or the app, where it's pretty much you're just renting out a room in their house. And that person is actually still living there. And it's like you're, I guess you meet a friend or something, you make a friend, and you just interact with them. I guess it's fine, or just crash on their couch or something, but to me that feels so awkward. Then of course you do have some Airbnb hosts, I guess you want to call them, that all they set up little apartments or studios or something that they're renting and they use for purposes of Airbnb, which I guess is kind of cool. They just furnish it and keep it clean and then make sure things are washed, I guess. They're the caretaker of it. You hope. That I think I'd be a little more comfortable with, more of a private, even just a studio room or something, where you're just just go in there and stay for the night. That I think, like I said, I feel more comfortable if I were to get an Airbnb to do it that way. Because I don't know if I feel comfortable staying in someone's house that I don't know and sleeping in their spare bedroom or something. This sounds so weird to me. Plus, I know these Airbnb people, they probably have to have a lot of trust to whoever's staying in their homes. And I get it, yeah, you want to have a profile on the site, and they want to probably put as much information as you can on about yourself on there. And if you fuck the house up or do some shady business in there, like that would break my trust value if I was a host of one of these things. I'm sure they probably think about that a lot, like, and they're running the risk of that. But again, if you have a profile on, through Airbnb, it's almost like Uber, where if you fuck up, they're like, hey, well, this person's, screwed up. Never accept a rental from this guy. If he tries to rent your home, don't do it. Just like, like I said with Uber or Lyft, if you're going to people's Ubers and you're throwing up on their car or making a ruckus or fucking up the car, the Uber driver is going to leave a bad review against you. So if you try to call another Uber, the Uber drivers will look like, I don't want to pick you up, screw you, things like that. But man, when I was looking around on Airbnb for this place I'm going, there was this nice ass looking place that it was like on a beach looking area, and it was set up like a little like Japanese like home, like an old school like Japanese home, of course a little bit modern amenities and stuff, but it looked beautiful. Like, oh my god. And when you go onto it, you can see what days you want to book them. But of course, they have like, blacked out days that I guess they're already booked for certain days. And the day that I need it is September 27th. I only need it for one day. Unfortunately, there's a lot of places that have like a mandatory minimum amount of days they want you to stay. And this place had a minimum of 2 days. So I'm like, damn it. But like, they only had like that day open that I need it for. I'm going to try to message this person to see if they will accept it. So I wrote out a message, and then I went to go submit it, and so like, you have to tell them what days you want to book it for. Like I did, 27th. Oh, you have to choose the checkout day. But they have a minimum of 2 days, but on the 27th is the only day they have open. And every other day around that is blacked out. So there's no checkout time, day after the 27th. So I couldn't choose anything. So I couldn't send them a message to tell them that I wanted to stay the one day, even though they only had the 1 day available for a 2 day minimum stay. What? I guess maybe there was like some weird overlap where like maybe someone rented it like the days before, and then someone rented the 28th or whatever, and there's that blank, the 1 day that's it's not being rented for. But man, that place would have been so cool to do it in. It would have been far away from where I was kind of going to be spending my day in. But for as cool as it looked, I would have sacrificed. I would be like, all right, there's a little bit of drive, to get to where I'm going, but it's a cool ass place to stay. There was actually a lot of cool places to stay, and like, I'm just, like I said, I'm a little apprehensive about it. And again, the cost fluctuates greatly on it. And there's some of them are obviously a lot more expensive than even like a low price hotel where I'm going. Some were actually pretty reasonable prices, especially with just like a room that was a safer day. A lot of them though, they have like a base price, and then they tack on all these like fees that I noticed, like a room cleaning fee. So one place I saw, I was like, oh, it's only like $105 a night. But then when I clicked on the thing to read more about it, it jumped up to like over $200. I'm like, what the hell? They charge you like a $75 fee for room cleaning. just an automatic tacked on, thing. So I guess that's something you have to pay attention to when you're booking an Airbnb. I think I might go to that route though. I need to do more searching around to find a good one. It's weird, like the app on the phone, it's not very good in terms of finding just to narrow down your searches. For some reason, I can't figure that out. Maybe I haven't really played around with it that much. But the website can, it's a lot easier to narrow down things in terms of when you're looking to stay, and also the type of accommodations you need. Like for example, if you want a private place, you can narrow it down to that. Like I said, there's a lot of cool places there, but holy crap, it varies. There's some though that you look at and you're like, ugh, I don't want to stay there. It looks kind of scuzzy. There's one place that had a really tiny, apartment-looking place, ratty-looking couches. It had this super tiny little kitchen with shit everywhere, pots and pans on top of the stove. If you're gonna take pictures of your place and put it on Airbnb, make your place look presentable at least. It just looked terrible. Oh well. I'm wondering if most places that do these, I know a lot of them have a self check-in where you just kind of they put an electronic lock on the door. And just, I guess they send you a code, one-time use code or something. I'm assuming. I kind of want to do some research on it though, in terms of if it's a viable business. I'm sure there's a lot of people who do that. They just rent a house or own a home or something, or even just they have a home and they rent out rooms for B&Bing, and I wonder if they make good money, especially if you live if you're in an area where it's a lot of touristy areas, and it's a big city or something. I'm sure people could make some really good money doing that. If an apartment, if it's costing you $1,500 a month, and not so much in this city. I'm sure in the city that I'm going to, it's probably way more expensive than that. But say if it's that, and if you're getting, $150, $200 a night, for people to stay there, and if you're getting booked, almost the whole month, you're making bank. I'm sure, there's upkeep costs and the time to actually take care of the place. But man, if I lived in a big city, that would be the thing to do. I would do that in a heartbeat. That could be almost a full-time business where you're just taking care of Airbnb places. You have to furnish it. You want to go in there and get it cleaned and stuff. But imagine if you are earning around $200 a night. Times that by 30. How much is that? $200 times 10 is $2,000. That's $6,000 a month you could potentially make if you charge around that much. So $6,000. You can furnish something by that. Of course, I'm sure there's the website itself. They take a portion of it. I don't know how much they take. They probably take 30%, for instance. I don't know. Probably more, maybe less. I don't know. So maybe you're taking home $4,500, $5,000. That's still pretty good if you book the whole month. I'm sure you want to try to clean your sheets or something, or clean your linens after people stay there. place that has like a laundry room and just make sure to just do the laundry after a person leaves, and wait for the next person to go and vacuum the place up. I'd like employ one of my friends and just take care of the place, clean the place up after people leave, and that's it. That could be your job. Again, that's if you live in a big city like that. And depending on how nice the place is, you can probably charge more than $200 a night. So what do you think? Have you ever used Airbnb? And if you have, what was your experiences like? Is something good you recommend? What's this freaking thing again? I'm curious. I kind of want to try it. The only thing I know, and I've researched this, that if you're like a photographer or something and you want to like rent a place through Airbnb to use for your photography purposes, you want to stay there, of course, but if you want to use the house, to take pictures in either just of the house itself or have like model shoots in there or something. Apparently Airbnb kind of frowns upon that. So I don't know. I would love to, when I'm in this place, the friend that I'm gonna go with, I was gonna do a shoot with her. And I wanted to do a shoot, in wherever I'm staying. If I stay in a hotel, I want to do a shoot in there. But if Airbnb, if they don't want you doing that in there, that might be a big downer. So unless you sneak in there, and I'm sure, come to think about it. Say if you do have an Airbnb, if you're like traveling with your girlfriend or something, I'm pretty sure that people are like, oh, you're staying with two guests, you and your girlfriend or something. They're probably going to be screwing around in there. So if someone's renting a room in your house for Airbnb, they're probably going to be fucking in there. You'd stay in the house like, oh, I have strangers in my house having sex. Yay. I don't know. That sounds just weird to me. But I'm sure it happened. So, I mean, if you're willing to allow that to happen, why not allow photographers to, use your place to shoot in? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I'm really tired. I think that's it for today. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day. I love you.